Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh. So yesterday, when the Panth took a Hukamnama from Guru Granth Sahib, beloved Guru Granth Sahib Ji told us that we are living in darkness, the darkness of Agyanta, and the reason for this darkness is because we haven't let the light of the Shabad, the light of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, live in our hearts. It is that Shabad which will illuminate us. Gurbani es jug mein chanan. It seems that Guru Granth Sahib Ji is trying to tell the Khalsa Panth a message, because today a very similar Vak has come. When you look at the Rahau Shabad in a Vak, the Rahau line, the word Rahau means pause, and the line of Rahau is the theme of the Shabad. It's like when you're studying and you underline something. Here, imagine Guruji has underlined these two lines. These two lines are the theme of the Shabad. Today's Rahau lines are Pura gur metyo param andera, Paj prem pagat prab nera Rahau. These two lines make up the theme of the Shabad. Yesterday Guru talked about Antaragyan Pei Matmadam, the darkness of ignorance. Yesterday Guruji talked about the gubara of darkness, the wall of darkness that we are surrounded with. And today, once again, Guru Sahib uses the word Param Andera for darkness. And this is the Rahau. When there's a Rahau in the Shabad, that Rahau usually unlocks the meaning of the Shabad, and the other lines should be viewed in the context of that Rahau. Some Shabads even have two Rahaus. When there are two Rahaus, one is usually a question and the other is usually an answer. Dhan Guru Sahib, his methods are amazing. So today, Guru Sahib is telling us that if we want to get rid of the darkness, what is the way? Pura gur. Pura means full, perfect. The perfect Guru. Guruji alone is perfect. Otherwise, Pulla andar sabko apul Guru kartar. This whole world makes mistakes. But the Creator, the Guru, is always perfect. Pura gur metyo. Metyo means to get rid of. Paramandera. So it's through the Guru that the darkness within our hearts will go away. Like we said before, Gurbani came here. It's jug mein chanan. Gurbani is the light of this world. After that, Guru Sahib gives us a direct order. Paj prem pagat prab nera rahau. Hurry up. Paj means to meditate, remember. Prem, remember with love. God, prem pagat. Guru Nanak Dev Ji brought us this gift of prema bhakti. Bhakti means devotion, and prema bhakti means devotion of love. Before the times of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, there were a lot of different types of bhakti. There was wandering in forests, giving up your belongings, your possessions, your clothes, living on nothing but roots, going into trances, beating up your body. These were all Karam Kand or Karam Bhakti. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, don't pay attention to those and just do one thing. Prema Bhakti, love Bhakti, loving devotion. Guru Gobind Singh Ji in Savaiya Sahib talks in the whole 9 stanzas. In 9 stanzas of Savaiya Sahib, Guruji talks about the different types of ways people try to please God. Guru Sahib says, Sare hi des dekh reo mat. I've seen every single thinking process of every country, every single different school of thought. Ko na dekhat pran pati ke. But I haven't seen anyone that teaches love for God, who is the breath of our life. And then in the whole Shabad, 9 stanzas talk about that. In one stanza, Guru Sahib Ji says the main thing, Guru Sahib Ji literally screams, Sach kaho, I tell the truth, sun leho sabe, everyone, listen. Jin prem kiyo, those who love alone, tinhi prab payo, they alone will find God. So here Guruji is telling us, meditate on God with love. Prabhanera, God is always with you. And if you love God, you'll always feel God with you. There's no point of having something with you unless you always know and feel that it's with you. Imagine you have $100 bill. You stick it in your sock. You have it with you. But when the need arises for it, when you have to buy something, when you have to buy a ticket, when you have to pay for your car's parking, when you're hungry and you need food, you forget that you have that $100 and you go around looking for it frantically. In that case, isn't having it the same as not having it? It comes of no use. The same way God is with us, but if in our horrible times, if in our pain, we forget this fact, then what's the point of having God with us and not having God with us? We're still going to run around frantically. We're still going to worry. So here Guru Sahib tells us that if we meditate on the Naam and if we love God, then we'll always feel God with us. There are two different things, prem and name. Prem means love, and name means ritual or routine. Every day Sikhs have one name, which is Nitnem, the morning prayers that we do, our morning routine. If someone has prem but not name, if they have love but not their routine, that's okay, because one day that love will make the routine. That love will inspire the Sikh to wake up early, to do their part, to do seva. But if someone has outer ritual and not prem, if they have name and not prem, then that person will drown. That person will keep on doing their same action over and over. They might wake up and sit cross-legged for hours meditating, but they'll be doing it out of hut, out of stubbornness. And one day it'll seem very, very tasteless to the person. There's no rus in it. The person will be just doing it stubbornly. There's one Sakhi of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji, when Guru Sahib Ji was still very young, maybe 5 or 6 years old, maybe even younger, in Patna Sahib. One day some Masands came and everyone was saying they are wonderful Sikhs. They had such wonderful name. They were pakka in their daily routine. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji didn't agree. And Mata Gujri looked at her son, the Guru Jot, and said, what's the secret? And Guru Sahib Ji said, I'll show you. They have a lot of name, but they don't have prem. So Guru Sahib Ji told them that we need a golden doli, a golden palki, a golden palanquin. And they said, okay. And by the next day, they made a palanquin full of gold. And Guru Sahib Ji said, take this palki and throw it in the fire. Everyone said, why? And when the palki was thrown in the fire, they realized that it wasn't gold. It was fake. It was pittal. It was fool's gold. Outside it looked like gold, but inside it was not gold. And Guru Sahib said, this is the way that a namey person is. Outside, the way they're performing their routine, they look like they're golden, they look like they're wonderful, they look like they're people of God. But when it's time for the test, when their life gets tested, then they break because they have no love inside. And sadly, a lot of the world is like that, showing off to other people, doing their routines in their stubbornness. Sikhi is not that way. A Sikh doesn't wake up Amrit Vela because they have to. A Sikh's heart should fill with so much love for the Guru that they wait and they long to wake up at Amrit Vela so they can have their special time with God, so the day can be clear and they can meditate on God. A Sikh doesn't do their prayers just because they have to or because they want a material gain. A Sikh loves their prayers because they love hearing and listening to God's story, God's praises. They love talking about their beloved the way a young couple, a young boyfriend and girlfriend, like talking about each other. When two children, teenagers, we see in different cultures, are in love, they'll love hearing their lover's name. The same way a guru loves hearing about his Sikh, and the Sikh loves his guru. So here Guru Sahib says, remember God with love, and then you'll always feel God with you. The first line is Gun Gavo Puran Abhinasi, Kam Krodh Bikh Jare. What are we going to do? We are full of anger, full of lust. Guru Sahib Ji says, you want to get rid of this? No need to make yourself go crazy. No need to try to take out the bad habits first. When the praise of God comes in your heart, all the bad things go away. Gun Gavo, sing the virtues of the perfect Abhinasi, the Lord that can never be destroyed. Kam, Krodh, lust and anger, Bikajare. Those things are like poison, but those things will be burnt away if you sing God's praises. Maha Bikhan Agan Ko Sagar. This world is like an ocean full of fire. It's dangerous. Imagine an ocean of fire. An ocean of water you can swim, an ocean of fire, any way you get burnt. This world is like that. If we try to put our foot here and there, we try to be good. Lust captures us, anger, ego. So many things pulling us away from Sikhi, away from God. But once again, there's a way to escape. Sadhu Sang Udare. When you have the company of great saints, the company of great thoughts, then your soul rises above all the vices of this world. Then we have the Rahau, Pura Gur Metyo Param Andera, Paj Prem Pagat Prabnera Rahau. Through the Guru, your doubt will be dispelled, and remember God with love. God is always close with you. Har Har Naam Nidan, Ras Piya, Mantan Rahe Agai. What are we gonna do? We're always hungry. We always want something. We're always greedy. We're always looking for pleasure. Guru Sahib Ji's method is like this. Guru Sahib Ji doesn't say, give up your bad pleasures. Guruji says, take this good pleasure. Guruji doesn't just pull something out of our hands. He puts something in our hands so that the bad thing gets out of the hands. Here Guru Sahib says, Har Har Naam Nidan. God's name is a treasure. Ras Piya Mantan Rahe Agai. And when you drink in the Naam, the nectar of the Naam, when you enjoy God's praises in your heart, when love for God wells up in you, then you become Agai. You become satisfied. Otherwise, life is never going to make you satisfied. Jat kat pur rahe ho Parmeshwar, kat aave kat jaye. God is everywhere. God doesn't come or go. Where would God come from? Where would God leave? God is always with you. Jab tab sanjam gyan tat beta, jisman vase gopala. The word Gopala is a name for God. Go means earth and Pal means the one who takes care of it. The one who makes it, takes care of it, loves it. Gopal. Gopal's not a person's name. Some people confuse it for the demigod Gopal, which is in the Hindu religion. But here Gopal is not a person, or Gopal is not someone who was born. Gopal is the caretaker of the earth. Gopal means God, and one whose mind is full of God, one in whose mind, in whose heart God has lived. They don't need to do anything else. That person who loves God, he has all the pleasures of discipline, all the penances, all the pleasures of wisdom. Once you have love for God, you find everything in that love. Naam ratan jin gurmukh paya, taki puran kala. Kala means all their workings. Everything you want to do in life, everything you want, just give it to God. Meditate on God. And that's the biggest thing. If you meditate on God, Guruji says, Tar jirek tek tu, lahi vidani aas, nanik naam tyaiye, kar jave ras. Put your faith in God. Take the support of the one Lord, and all your works will be done perfectly. Don't stress. Give it all to God. Kal kles mite dukh sagle kati jam ki fasi. Wow. One who meditates on God, not only do they find that their pain has gone away, but they are no longer scared of death. Why aren't they scared of death? Because they know the truth. They know their soul. They know nothing comes and goes. And they have got this knowledge not through blind faith, but by finding God in their hearts. Koho Nanak Prabh Kirpa Tari Mantan Pe Begasa. Once again, it all comes down to Kirpa, to God's mercy, God's compassion. Don't think that you can do anything yourself. Don't think it is because of your cleverness that you meditated on God. No. It is God's love and God's mercy. It's God's mercy that makes someone love God. It is God's love that pulls a person. And here Guru Nanak Dev Ji tells us that God has given mercy, and that is why a person is happy in their mind. Only by God's mercy can someone find happiness in their mind. So this Shabad is by Guru Arjan Dev Ji. And here Guru Sahib Ji is telling us that the main thing is love and compassion. No other effort, no other jap, tap, sanjam, nothing else. Only love for the Guru and surrendering to the Guru will take us out of our darkness. And once we're out of that darkness, then we won't even be afraid of death. So today, the main takeaway here, just like yesterday, we had 3 things to remember. Today, remember one thing. Remember, meditate on God, Prem Bhakti, with love. Let love pull the strings of your heart. Let love keep you going today. Every minute, whenever you look at the beautiful sky or the branches of the trees outside, whenever you look at the people passing by, even if you look at yourself, just remember that God's love is in every particle of this universe. And let your heart be pulled by this love today. And if you do that, there's nothing more you need. You'll have the equivalent of so many religious rituals. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.